everybody, Shannon Morse here from TekThing and CES 2018, and something very weird happened yesterday. All of the lights in the convention center just went out. The power was dead, and I was in the middle of having a conversation with Panasonic about their new Lumix GH5S. I was really excited about this camera because it's for filmographers, and it's supposed to be really good with low light settings. So I was like, well, I might as well take advantage of the situation, and I got to check it out with low light in the middle of the convention center while the power was out. Perfect timing. So the footage that I'm going to show you is straight out of a Panasonic Lumix GH5S. It was just announced here at CES 2018 officially, and this new one is a mirrorless that's based for filmmakers. So usually we see mirrorless cameras that are focused around photography, not so much filmmakers. And this is the first time that we've seen all of these awesome components for filmmakers in this kind of platform. So it includes a 10.2 megapixel sensor, and while that resolution is a lot lower than what we have seen in some competitors, it also allows for up to a 51,200 ISO for recording that supposedly is touted to give you exceptional quality in those very low light settings without kind of grain or noise that you would normally see. And it would also allow for easy syncing with compatible timecode in and outs, which are just built right in, which is great for multi-camera setups. Plus, this camera also offers an additional dual native ISO mode, which provides low range from 400 up to a high range of 2500 ISO environments. And they also include 14-bit RAW for photography, so if you are a photography nerd like I am, and you work in Lightroom all the time, then you are not forgotten in this beautiful camera. So in this line of cameras, we are seeing 60 FPS at 4K UHD. Now, normally with these cameras, if you're recording at 4K, you would do 30 FPS. Having 60 FPS at 4K is absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've gotten very used to the fact that if I'm recording on my own mirrorless camera, I would run into some kind of time limits. Now, you would hit 10 minutes or more, and you might hit some kind of time limit where your video would just stop recording. With the Panasonic Lumix GH5S, you are supposed to never hit a time limit, whether you're recording in full HD or 4K UHD, which is amazing and very exciting, especially if you're a filmographer or if you're doing a documentary style video, something that requires a long recording time. Now, some other features that they have in the GH5S, but they aren't proprietary to the GH5S. You see them on all sorts of cameras. There's Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, facial recognition is nothing new, and tracking autofocus, just to name a few things. And it's going to be available in February, but the price for the body only is going to be $24.99. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but if you are an amateur filmographer or if you're doing documentaries, this might be something that you want to look into because it is so weightless. The body, it weighs nothing, and it's so gorgeous in low light, especially since it takes away a lot of that grain and a lot of that noise that you would normally see at those insanely high ISOs. So I personally had a great time messing around with this camera, even though the lights went out yesterday in the CES Convention Center. And if you want to see more videos like this from CES 2018, especially the unscripted random tours in the darkness of a non-powered convention hall, let me know. You can tweet me at Snubs, or you can check out all of our other videos over at youtube.com/TekThing.